The FDIC just confirmed what is coming for XRP. Elon Musk wishes to show the whole thing, and the lawyer that signed the Ripple case was sent to IT. Hello, beautiful humans. I want to talk to you guys about XRP and what's occurring. Also, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, might be in line for a brand new task. Going to speak approximately all that. All I ask from you is which you give me a lovely smile to ship out the coolest vibes. Smishily smash that like button because its simplest takes 1 second and likes are without cost, and now let's get into it. So, Elon Musk helps placing US Treasury transactions on blockchain for complete transparency. Yes, ladies and gents, boys and women, Elon wants transactions by means of the authorities to be obvious. Wouldn't that be splendid if we could see the whole thing and we recognize what the authorities became doing and what they had been losing money or no longer losing or sending, that everyone may want to see it in any time that they want, and they would not need to undergo and look forward to the government, corporations to be audited and such things as that. Great concept, Elon. I desire he does it, and that might of path push for cryptocurrency, push for blockchain technology. So I am eager about that. I said in advance about the SEC transferring a top crypto litigator, Jorge Tinrero. Hope I'm announcing his closing call right to IT branch. Well, reputedly, Jorge became the one that signed the enchantment in the Ripple case. So even the man or woman that, the attorney that assigned, oh, and there may be some lawyers right here, but the one which, without a doubt, signed the letter, he has been taken off the case and he's going to IT. Does this mean that the case is going over, or will they just position a new lawyer on it? I'm certain there is every other legal professional. We'll see. We will see. But this is a thrilling update. We keep each single day we get any other update from the SEC that gives us each single day the possibility of this getting thrown out is going up any other percent and another percent. So we will see sooner or later what occurs with that. It's going to be very, very exciting. Brad Garlinghouse is at the short list for US Crypto Advisory Council, consistent with the New York Post. Now, again, this doesn't suggest that that is going to manifest for sure, because we understand that every now and then those courses pop out with these statements after which it is, you realize, a rumor or something like that. But being on the shortlist would not imply that he is going to be on the advisory council, but that could be a very, very crucial aspect for XRP and for Ripple. If you have got a mouth at the desk, a voice on the desk, now not a mouth at the desk, a voice on the table, and you're able to area your declare and your generation and to your property in front of the USA government. So I suppose that would be a very cool aspect for XRP and for Ripple, if that surely will show up. If we move and we test wherein XRP is now from a point of view of rate, XRP is down around 5%. There has been a little bit of XRP FUD in a feel. I've seen more than one article stoning up on my movement right here wherein I live, and also popped up through like Google indicators, matters that people are speaking to me about how the network fell down ultimate night time for about an hour. And this is the reason why, this is what they're writing inside the article, of direction they do not know that the relaxation of the marketplace is likewise pulled again. They're announcing XRP is down 5% due to the reality that the community changed into down, but we recognize that that's not the case right here. We're seeing SUI down 6%, we are seeing Sol down 4%, we are seeing Bitcoin down 1%, and we're seeing other property down 5%, COSPA down 4%. So it is no longer, because I do not suppose, maybe, but I do not, perhaps a few retail selling because it turned into down and someone turned into, like, nicely, a community wishes to be up 100% of the time. In concept, sure, as one in every of our subscribers wrote, that if we want the government to take XRP critically, we have to show that the community is going to be up 100% of the time, because banks will want, and we will get to the banks and the FDIC in just a second, will need the affirmation that the network goes to be up all the time. This isn't proper. Now and again, you visit the bank website proper and you need to do a switch, and the financial institution website isn't always working. The bank website is down, right? Sometimes there is troubles with networks proper. An identical thing with blockchain. The handiest problem could be if finances are misplaced, that will be but if the community is down and transactions are just failing and no money disappears, then this is great proper. No assets disappears, then this is fine. As a person that labored in networking and changed into a software program developer, networking and engineer, I'm telling you that no network is ideal. There's usually going to be some problem that nobody thought of. It's referred to as, what is the word in English? It's like the stop point situation, where something that intense occurs and a brand new upgrade every now and then is put in, and there's something that upgrade clashes with something else that unexpectedly an intense thing came about. So yes, there is probably a little bit of a length here where the community is getting a little bit less transactions due to the fact human beings are nonetheless maybe a touch bit worried about the community. But after some days, I suppose humans get the self-assurance lower back up, and we will see it going on once more. Nothing is 100%, but it is proper that it came about and that not anything was lost, and now they could restoration it and flow on. You realize that no one's going to be 100% ideal each single time, right? There's going to be insects, you have a few malfunctions. Like there's constantly recollects or a specific chip that has an issue or something. There's always something. It's no longer 100% of the time that everything works all of the time, right? So just, you already know that it truly is my 2 cents on that. Maybe you guys and gals see it a touch bit different, but any person that has experience on this discipline, I'm telling you, there is no such element. 100% achievement, although if you ask the Japanese, they'll tell you that, especially if you're running with KDDI, which I told the Japanese man or woman that I met after that I labored with KDDI, and they're like, oh, KDDI, they are very tough. This became a man that I met at a ramen restaurant. He stated, oh, you're running with KDDI? Oh, they are the strictest. I became like, yeah, I'm mastering this. This is even here in Japan, they may be considered, you recognize, have the better standards. So maybe the Japanese, but even they recognize that, you know, on occasion there is some matters they recognize. Like occasionally there's going to be a, don't forget for your Toyota, right? Sometimes it occurs. So it would be thrilling to hear what occurs right here with the XRPL community going ahead. Interesting replace from the FDIC. The FDIC is planning to revise a few crypto pointers, allowing banks to interact in some crypto activities according to Barron's. This includes capability tokenized deposits that would place a few checking accounts on blockchain and who ought to doubtlessly facilitate all of those transfers proper of those tokenized deposits. Yes, it could be XRP, and so this may be very thrilling. Tokenizing deposit could definitely shake up the conventional banking machine, and we'll see how they might be taking it. This is a tweet here. He says, but I'm curious how to see they'll deal with the regulatory side of factors. That may be thrilling. We'll see what takes place with this government, with this management, how they are going to technique these things. How are they going to deliver into laws and try to make the banking system higher, more strong? Like I stated, there may be continually issues. The banking system, you won't even recognize generally that things are going, happening. For example, you do a transfer and maybe the switch takes a little bit of time. You may even no longer realize that the switch failed. However, the bank in backstage, they may take care of it, right? And it jumps again, proper. Maybe it receives rejected. And sometimes you'll get in statistics or say, we're given rejected or something like that. But many times what happens is it is going returned to the person who helped you with the transfer.